I don't know if we're going to get you before Charleston. So, a Charleston question. How do you use this competition maybe different from what you used Arizona? The
Well,
Arizona friendlies?
Arizona was to look at players and so forth. So Charleston, we're still trying to get minutes to players. Make sure that they're fit and ready. But we're also trying to make final determinations in terms of starting lineup and and who's the next set of reserves there. So we're still making some decisions on guys who make the team and don't make the team. But we're also looking a lot more at what's our final starting lineup going to look like.
Beyond the starting lineup, is it? I mean, I'm sure the 18 as well is kind of in flux right now.
Well, yeah. Obviously there's a lot of competition, and the 18, it's a competitive situation right now for them. But there's a lot of good options there, and there's different people that we can come with. And so now in these final sets of games, it's opportunities for people to show that they should be in the first 11, or at least in the 18, or on the squad.
Y'all won the Desert Diamond Cup and seem to enjoy it. I mean, how much
Didn't
does
matter,
actually
though.
winning this thing matter?
Doesn't matter at the end of the day. Preseason's preseason, and years and years ago, MLS used to have a preseason where all the teams went to, and whoever won the preseason always finished in the bottom four in the league. So it really didn't matter. So for us, it's just a matter of continuing to improve as a team, continuing to understand each other, build upon our cohesion as a unit, and play well.
That's here with the group right now going to go to Charleston, or will you make some decisions before the flight?
No, not everybody's going to go. There'll be some changes. Yeah.
How close does the season feel at this point? A few weeks away. I know you still have a long way to go in Charleston, so.
It's a ways away, but it's also around the corner. That's always the situation. So, you think you got time, and then all of a sudden, oops, there it is. So, it's close, and I think the guys are getting to the point now where, even though preseason is only, 3-4 weeks old, it's like, okay, all right, we've had enough of this stuff, had enough of running around. Let's get to a real competition. So Charleston, because, again, gated games, a tournament, 3 teams, it's going to feel a step up in terms of the competition level as it was in Arizona, where it's more like friendly type atmospheres. So that's going to help us, but I know the guys are getting anxious for real games.
With this being your final training session here in Seattle, did you achieve what you were hoping to accomplish this week?
Yeah, we were able, and last week we wanted to push them a little bit towards the end of the week. We wanted to get some minutes on them on Saturday and today. And yesterday we wanted to push them a little bit physically, get there. First you build your fitness base, but we were doing a lot more sprinting and running, stuff like that. That's what we tried to do over the last 2 days. So physically, I think we've accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. We're pretty healthy, which is also a positive thing. And tomorrow's a travel day, and then Thursday we'll start getting ready for the game on Saturday.
What was the idea behind adding the game against the college in Charleston as well?
Just to get minutes for people. We want to make sure guys play. So we've got the 3 games in the tournament. We've got the College of Charleston, and we might add a game on Saturday morning before our last game as well. Because we've got basically still like 20, somewhere between 26 and 28 field players we're looking at. So we want to make sure we get enough minutes.
What have you seen from Miguel Gonzalez during these weeks of training?
I mean, Miguel's done well. Obviously he had a very good season for Seattle University. Last year, and he's a technical player. He's a player who's more comfortable playing up front. We looked at him in wide areas of the field as well to see how he could do playing out there. So, Miguel's done well. There's nobody who's been in our camp who has, done poorly where we've said, it's well over and beyond him. It's been more a competitive camp where it's okay, this guy's done a little bit better, or this guy's done that, and those are the decisions we're making, which as a coach and as a staff is a good position to be in, because you're picking people because of quality. You're not eliminating people because they're not playing well and taking what's left over.
How similar is his situation to what maybe Lamar Neagle was in, 2009?
Similar, different though a little bit. You have to remember too, Miguel. Miguel I think is going to turn 24 this year, so he's a little bit older. He's an older senior coming out. Lamar was younger. Lamar's versatility, I think being able to play up front and play on the flank was a little bit different also. But Miguel certainly has potential, and he's a guy that's done well.
How much did your knowledge of Chad Marshall play into bringing him to Seattle?
Obviously having a past relationship with Chad was important. Also, getting a feeling a little bit that, he'd sort of served his time in Columbus. He'd been there for a while, wanted a little bit of a change of venue, and I think Chad is very motivated to try and win an MLS Cup. I think that's one of his main motivations. But I think for the people I've seen him play in the couple of training games that he's played with us, he's a very calming player in the back. He never looks like he's going to panic, and he wins everything. You saw in the crossing here on the finish. He scores 2 of the headers for his team to win it with the 3 goals. The last header was just, you can't teach that. Guy just knew how to float the header over the goalkeeper into the far post, and he's got that ability as well to make us a lot more dangerous on set pieces. So all that weighed into that decision.
Is DeAndre okay? I don't know if I saw him out here.
A little bit of an ankle sprain, so we decided to hold him out today.
Look at the pace. In our goal. Oh, it is fantastic. Absolutely sensational by the Sounders. Hey kids, come train like the first team. Join us this year at Sounders FC Youth Soccer Camps. Have fun and improve your skills. Meet players, make friends and learn from the best. Visit camps.soundersfc.com. Space is limited, so sign up today.